I don't know if Mike has scouted out. Oh, that's smart. Mike has indeed scouted them out. He has his scout. He has a scout just chilling here in the water. I don't know. He's probably not even breathing. I think he has his head underwater. Man, that guy has lungs. He's been sitting there since the Stone Age. This guy has been sitting there since the Stone Age and transitioned to the Bronze Age, and he's just sitting there. Where did he buy those lungs from? I sure could use a pair of those. What is up, guys? We have a bit of a change up today. We have a game, a match replay of War Selection. This comes to you from Bravo Mike on the Discord server. You can hop on into Discord, join in on all the fun, all the RTS fun. We are a bunch of RTS enthusiasts, gaming enthusiasts in general, and we talk about literally everything, gaming and not gaming. So hop on in and join in on all the fun. So this is Bravo Mike as the red against the yellow player. Is this yellow? Is this yellow or green? I can't tell. If you're new here, I've also done some replays with commentary for Age of Empires 4, but like I stopped playing the game. That game just didn't really appeal to me. I mean, I played it for like 10 hours, but just the balance of the game was just complete crap. I know they're trying to fix it in updates now. The fact that they launched a multiplayer game, RTS game supposedly, without a ranked multiplayer is just atrocious and atrocity. And look at this guy over here with the antlers just running. He's gonna run into the sea. What's going on? I'm guessing he's a sort of scout. Let me see. Yep, scout. Stone Age scout. I was correct. That is a scout indeed. And honestly, the graphics in this game might look better than Age of Empires 4. It's a shame. Age of Empires 4's graphics are just kind of disappointing. You can't tell it's been 15 or 16 years since Age of Empires 3. That game might actually look better, especially in terms of lighting. And we have Mike neatly building his huts in a line. I'm guessing Mike has some OCD and he needs to have his houses in a line. You can watch my Age of Empires 4 videos and just find them all thrown around everywhere in an absolute mess. Like the architect who was designing the town just had to sneeze while he was drawing out the lines. Of course, it's gonna be rather long, and I will have to cut this down and edit it for YouTube to make it more digestible. If you guys would like to support the channel further, you can check out Patreon, subscribe there for just $5 a month, and you can get access to all exclusive content, behind the scenes, extended cuts like for this video as well. And if you're into that stuff, into that longer form content, I'm sure you'd love it. And your support would be heavily appreciated. It would be heavily appreciated. I played this game a long while back. Of course, I was absolutely terrible at it, so it's quite interesting to have me try and commentate on the game that I know very little about. I mean, if I were to sum it up, it's an Age of Empires clone, but honestly, I won't be surprised if this is better. This is a better game than Age of Empires 4, at least. Probably gonna name this Why Age of Empires 4 is Bad, and I'm covering War Selection. I guess it's kind of a promotion for this game, if that's the case. I don't know, I really don't know my history. I went to a school with an American curriculum, so it explains why I don't know anything about history and why I think the world is made up of like 7 countries. There's the US, Russia, Europe, Africa, China, and India. I think those are, and then the Middle East. Those are according to Americans. That is the world. That is geography. And one thing that really confused me when I was playing this game is that you need to upgrade workers as well, like your buildings and your workers. It's not just a civilization-wide upgrade. Which begs the question: could I actually like have a civilization in the space age, but they're all still hunter-gatherers? That would be quite interesting. Masloril, I can't pronounce that name. Yeah, Bravo Mike, in terms of villager count, seems to be much farther ahead. And he's also gathering resources a lot faster. Mike has fewer resources, but he's also gathering them a lot faster, quite clearly. I don't know if Mike has scouted out. Oh, that's smart. Mike has indeed scouted them out. He has his scout. He has a scout just chilling here in the water. I don't know, he's probably not even breathing. I think he has his head underwater. Man, that guy has lungs. He's been sitting there since the Stone Age. This guy has been sitting there since the Stone Age and transitioned to the Bronze Age, and he's just sitting there. Man, where did he buy those lungs from? I sure could get I sure could use a pair of those. Oh, and he's killing a mammoth. Okay. I also like that the camera here, this is one big thing. The camera here zooms out a lot farther. I don't get why the camera in Age of Empires has always been like so restrictive. I mean, not in 2, but definitely in 3 and 4. You'd think it would kind of be necessary. Reducing the amount of micromanagement. This fog of war texture is really bothering me. It's like a filter instead of an actual fog of war. It's kind of and he's trying to flank. Oh, this is interesting. So he's trying to flank. He realized he realized he was getting picked off from this direction and decided to flank. Maybe give off the impression that he was retreating. Oh, this could actually work. But instead he's going for the animals. I don't know. This is weird. Mike, you know, when you comment on this video, please explain to us what, like, what did you forget about this? Like you were focusing elsewhere on something else and just left your lingers to. That can't be good. Oh, the sound effects for missile combat are definitely a lot nicer. I wonder if you can actually dodge projectiles in this game. You can't do that in Age of Empires 4. That would be interesting if you could dodge projectiles. Meanwhile, Master Ryu is already in the Iron Age. Mike is still in the Bronze Age. Man, this is some Great Divergence crap over here. You know what the Great Divergence is? It's basically the name given to, you know, European civilization when it started pulling ahead of the rest of the world. The Great Divergence followed by the Great Convergence, as they call it, which is happening today. Fun stuff for you to read about. Also, heavily recommend reading Jared Diamond's Guns, Germs, and Steel book. It's not. Don't take it as a scientific explanation, but it's definitely an interesting theory. A book on theories about how civilizations, you know, how they formed and why certain civilizations pulled ahead of others. Why Native American civilization never. Why there was such a great disparity in development between Native American civilization and Eurasian civilizations. And Mike is building yeah, I like this. He's building a forward base. He is building a forward base. He's getting ready for the final showdown. He wants to be able to replace his units as quickly as possible. That is so important when you get this late into a game. You need to replace units as much as possible. And he's quickly gathering food, though his wood is running rather low. And we have onagers. While Mike is bringing a ram, but onager versus ram? No. I don't imagine that matchup would be very good for the ram. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, this is a lost battle. Mike just does not have enough food. Like, look at Mass. Mass has a much stronger army. He's now throwing all his wood into his military. But he has food. He has the food to replace his units. So this is going to be the battle of attrition, and Mike just does not have enough resources to win it, to outlast. Oh wait, that was satisfying. Squishy squish squash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, frame skipping. Yeah, Mike, let's press F for Mike. See what else Mike is doing. He's building another forward base. Yeah, he's building another forward base, this time a bunch of stables. Interesting. And Mike at least has a lot more resources now. His economy is looking a lot healthier, and he definitely has mass beaten in terms of wood. If he can do something, if he can just beat this first force, this initial force, he should have a better fighting chance. So he's going for cavalry, smart. He's going for cavalry to quickly close the distance. He knows that most of these units are ranged. But there are also halberdiers here, so I really don't know. Yeah, more and more halberdiers are being brought in. I don't know if this ploy is going to work, and he doesn't even have any cavalry out. He finally has some coming out. Let's watch this. Oh wow! Wait, I think, yeah, you can dodge arrows. I saw them, some of the arrows were missing. That's really cool. That is really cool, actually. Yeah! That's actually really cool. Oh my god, I'm feeling more and more tempted to actually play this game, like, more seriously. It definitely has a lot of potential, a lot of good bones here. I don't know if Mike is gonna like this. Just a long game of him getting beaten. Just slowly. He's being slowly driven into the dust. Mike is trying to scrape together an army. He has some archers, but he's still a full age behind. It's completely hopeless, Mike says. Okay. That is why you fail. I want to see, do onagers cut through trees? Mike, sound off in the comments. Like, anyone, let me know, do onagers cut through trees in this game? What you are seeing here is the last stand of a civilization that had potential, but it had potential. Mike's civilization had potential. Civilization, however it's pronounced. He had potential. Slowly but surely, Mike is turning the tide over here. Maybe quite literally. Oh. Mike quit. Mike quit before he saw the onagers. I think he quit before he saw the onagers and then he quit. Yeah. And just like in real history, Western Europe dominates. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe to the channel if you want more of this cool strategy content, and look forward to some racing games soon, very soon. And you can hop onto Discord, join in all the fun there. Maybe give me one of your replays for me to commentate on. Hopefully not make a mess of it. You can also check out the merch store. We have branded water bottles with the channel logo. And branded caps and beanies. Are going to expand the store further. You can show your support to the channel. That will definitely be appreciated. You can also check out Patreon, where I post all the extended cuts to these videos. Behind the scenes, hours and hours of videos that just didn't make it, footage that just didn't make it past the cutting room floor. Thank you, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!